Hi YouTubers, this is Betty with Scrap1, and I'm here to share with you guys the cards that I created for the Love Note Valentine card swap that Markeisha, who's Staplem1 on YouTube, is hosting. She had two groups. She had Shabby Chic and Parisian, and I decided to participate in both groups. I had to create two Parisian and two Shabby Chic. So the first set of cards I'm going to share with you guys is my take on Parisian. Now with my cards, I wanted to create something that did not include the Eiffel Tower. So Paris is also known for their fashion. So that's what I went with, more of a fashion take on Parisian instead of doing the Eiffel Tower. So without further ado, let me show you my card. Let me put my little easel here. Get that straight. Here's the first card. So I decided to go with fashion for my Parisian card. So I went with the dress form, and let me get a little closer up on it. Went with the dress form. So the paper I used to create this card is specialty paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's flocked. So it's like this velvet paper, and it is very, very pretty. I love it. And so I also embossed it to bring it out a lot more. And here's the dress form that I included. The paper on the dress form is also flocked. It's very pretty as well. So I dressed it up with some black trim, some mesh bling. I put a flower and a pearl bling in the center and up here as well. I also included some feathers. I have bling going on this side and at the bottom of the card. And I have the Martha Stewart fan punch here on the side. And my sentiment reads, Love Paris Style. So this is the front of my card. And, oops. And here's the inside. And the person can write their sentiment in the inside. So, oh gosh, let me get this stand up again. So, my light just went out, so I hope you can still see that. So, there's the first one. And we also had to include an envelope with our card. So, the guidelines or the requirements was at least 2 to 3 embellishments. And so, I think I've achieved that with my embellishments. Include a sentiment, and my sentiment is Love Paris Style. Is my sentiment. And what I did with that, I just typed that out on my computer and used my spell binder to cut that out for my sentiment. So, and here's the envelope for the card. And I had to cut this out on my Cricut machine because the card is so dimensional. So I had to cut this out. And I used the Wild Card Cricut cartridge to cut my envelope out. So that's the first one, and here's the second one. And it is slightly different. And so I have that same, this paper is also flocked. And this has a really nice feel to it. I also included a dress form, and this paper is flocked as well. You can't tell in the camera, it just looks red, but it is flocked. So it has a really nice texture. And so the overall look of this one is similar to the first one, but the paper on it is different. I still have the feathers going on here. Same sentiment. Love Paris Style. I have the bling, and then I have the Martha Stewart fan there on the side. And here's the inside. Same as the first one. You can put your sentiment or message in the inside. So this is my take on the Parisian style card. And the envelope for this one is the same, a black envelope. Okay, so So next is Shabby Chic. And here's my first one. And I used a La La Land stamp on this one. And I used this one here, which is the, what is this? Just the Marcy, Heart Key Marcy. And on this, y'all probably saying that doesn't look like the one she has. I get the hair part here, I cut that off because I didn't feel like fussy cutting all of that. So I just trimmed that off and did just the top part. And she still turned out cute. So my little Marcy hair is pent up. So that's what we're going to do with that. But I didn't feel like, you know, fussy cutting all of that. So I colored her up with my Copics. What else I do? Oh, I stickled her dress and the key. And I also used a Recollections sticker here that says Sweet in the center of the little key there. I included some earrings. I have some trim, what do you call that, rosette trim, and then some beaded trim going all around it. And I cut this shape out also on the Wild Card Cricut cartridge. I wanted a heart-shaped card. I'll have a little flower spray going on here, and I also have a key there. And my sentiment reads, "You hold the key to my heart." And that sentiment was also included with the stamp set. So, and here's the inside. Just has the paper. You can write your sentiment in the inside. So that's my first one. And here's the envelope also. And this envelope looks huge. But let me go back a little bit. It looks huge, but I had to cut it out pretty big because of the shape of the card. So I cut this out also on my Cricut cartridge so that it would fit. And it fits really, really nicely inside. And so here's my second card. And I just love how these turned out. I think they turned out so cute. And it's similar to the first one, but I colored her hair up a little different. This one is really, really reddish compared to the other one. And she's stickled up. I colored her up with my Copics and everything there. And I also put glossy accents on her little lips, if you can see that, to make them shine and be glossy. She also has some earrings, and I got the flower spray, and this is a Prima flower here, and these are the little Recollection flowers. Have the little pearl there in the center, and also a key there as well, and the same sentiment. And here's the inside of it. Now you can just put your message. And here's the back. I didn't get to show you the back. Here's the back of it. And like I said, I think these turned out so cute. And so here's the envelope. And like I said, these envelopes look huge. So, and let's see. And then the last thing I did Marquisha a card. I wanted to do her a card. So here's the card I did for Marquisha. And on this one, I used the CC Designs for that one. And here's her card. And if you can see that I have some stitching going on there. And got her sitting on a doily. And have some trim here and have it here in the corner with a love heart there. And I think she turned out cute as well. And I just got Marquisha message in the inside. And so for my, just real quick, for the Shabby Chic cards, for Marquisha's, let me back up. I use this paper pack, the Nature Garden. And then for my Shabby Chic cards, I use the Preppy Princess stack. So that concludes my cards and my creations for the swap. I hope you guys like it. Please leave a comment in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Bye.